You're watching Legends of Rod and Reel.
All right, welcome aboard, Bear Facts and Fish Tales. Mark and Larry here on a beautiful Sunday night.
It is Sunday night in the studios of KSTP Radio in Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Everybody says Leach is on fire, Al.
For nearly 2 decades, Mark and his radio partner, Larry Bolig, have talked fishing and the outdoors with Minnesota listeners.
He does it every Sunday night from 7 to 9, and he's got a heck of a following.
One of the most popular colors of soft plastics for the modern bass angler of today has been green pumpkin.
People follow him, listen to it, because he's a storyteller.
Green pumpkin is one of those colors that kind of bridges all 3 types of water: dirty, stained, or clear.
Call it an angler's pipeline for a lure thinker who used to be a sign maker. That's the story of Mark Fisher, the man who today drives the Rapala truck pulling the Rapala boat.
I've been fishing as long as I can remember. And that goes back to those early days of being out with the family. Fishing was a big part of my life growing up. It was a family thing.
Where did he get it from? To me, it's got to be his family. He's 110% when he opens his eyes in the morning till when he finally crashes at night. He's going 90 miles an hour.
All to shorten the time between bites?
When my mom and I were in here about 3 weeks ago, they were all 4-pound fish. It's just fun. I'll do this in the spring and just put the trolling motor down and just go and just look. There should be one there. Fishing's a little simpler than I think sometimes we make it out to be a little too difficult. But fishing as a part of a puzzle, that's always been something I've lived by. Look at all those red lines on trying to catch these fish where they were positioned. And it just goes to show you know those fish were here. You know, a puzzle's supposed to be fun, a puzzle's supposed to be challenging, and there's lots of pieces that go together, and fishing is so much of that. You need a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you put these parts together, and you look at the seasonal times of year, and it works. It works.
In other words, a finished cast includes a bass on a Rapala.
Oh, yeah. That one just slurped it. Oh, now he knows he's hooked. Oh, this is a good one. Look at him come. Oh, how pretty is that?
Mark's fishing puzzle seems to be coming together.
But you kind of envision what's going on. I mean, this is the deep water drop. Everything in front of us is 10 to 12 feet of water. The weed line stops right parallel with the boat. We're the furthest spot out in the lake on the whole system.
Next cast.
Got him. Where did he woof that bait? Holy smoke. Here he's coming up. Look at the size of this. Oh, dang. They're getting bigger. How fun is this? The big feed is on. You almost hear the theme song from Jaws going through your mind when this happens. It na 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 na. Oh yeah, those are the ones we want. See those pop way out there deep? I mean, we're sitting out here deep, but those fish have been pushed out to the furthest end of the weeds on this big giant flat we're on. So consequently, there could be really a good number of fish out there. Let's see. He came up. No? Yeah, nope, I got him. Oh, this is a good one. Unless he's hung in the weeds. Oh, he's stumped. Oh, he's a big one. Oh, look at this mule. This is the biggest one yet. Look at this. Look at the size of this. This is a true giant. Look at this thing. Oh, man. It's a beautiful fish. Not as big as I thought. He's hooked side. It's a good one.
The puzzle pieced together by legendary angler Mark Fίσher consists of bluegills and their relationship with largemouth bass.
This water's so clear, it surprised me. I thought he was bigger. See what happens? Here's the outside edge of a weed line. And those fish just boiled right there. So these sunfish are right on the outside edge of this weed line. Something's on them. Optimum spot for a crankbait. See, sunfish are still boiling. There he is. See how that worked? Isn't that wild? There was that fish who's just been beaten up on these sunfish. You gotta love it. That's why you fish. Look at this guy. He's got a mouthful of milfoil. Look at that. He was an outside edge fish, feeding on those sunfish. Not a big one, but he's the right one. Caught him on a DT10. But how fun is that? You know, just let nature tell you what to do. That was cool. Nice fish. That was huge. That doesn't happen that often. But see, it's happening way up there. See, now this is fun. This is what gets me to boil right now, is that we've been fishing up inside on these weed flats, and the sunfish have been up on the weed flats. We haven't seen any boiling out here deep. And all of a sudden, while I was in there pitching soft plastic in there, saw a big school of sunfish boil on the outside edge. Picked up the crankbait, threw out there and caught one. Now, I'm just observing just to see if we can look at this. Something's making that happen, and typically it's a predator fish, like a pike or a bass. Let's hope it's a big largemouth.
When you're living the dream that Mark Fίσher lives,
There he is. Oh, dang.
there are days on Lake Camelot that seem to turn rapalas into magical wands.
Oh, there we go. Again. Look at this. A bigger one. They are just in force out here. Good. I think honestly I had two fish on at the same time on that deal. I got a hit and I loaded up, and then I got hit again.
Hit again? Sure enough.
This is oh man. There's a load out here.
Today, fishing's his game,
Cool.
and Mark Fίσher's his name.
It's kind of interesting is if I look back at what I've done or things I've accomplished in fishing, it's been kind of interesting, because I think you just sum it up as I've kind of been a student of the sport of fishing. He's there. Oh man, this one took me down. Boy, it's blowing hard. Oh, it's a good one. Look at that one. That's another good one. When everything comes together, it should look simple, you know? They're in here. You gotta like that.
Simple, simple, simple. Just like that first rapala carved so many years ago.
You have to learn more. You want to be out there more. You want to challenge yourself more. You want to learn more. That's what fishing does.